And another birthday surprise, somebody who's killing it each and every week on Monday Night Raw. And don't forget, you can watch Monday Night Raw tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Time on the USA Cable Network before the big move to Netflix. And that is the one and only. And you see her killing it each and every week. Zelina Vega joins us here. Zelina, how are you?
I'm great. Happy birthday. I'm happy I can make it in time here for this.
This is awesome. No, you made it in plenty of time. We still have 25 minutes left in the show, so it's perfect timing. And you've been such a great friend of this show. You've come on so many times through the years, and it's always great seeing your face. And I love seeing your face every week on Monday Night Raw. You're killing it right now.
Thank you. Thank you. And happy birthday to you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And the biggest story that's going on right now is everything that's going on with that women's championship. You're involved. You're right in the middle, in the thick of things, as a member of the LWO. So this has been a crazy past 2 or 3 weeks, huh?
Yeah, it's been crazy, but I think also it's something that a lot of people weren't expecting was going to happen, especially because it's been so long since I've had a microphone and just given a hey, here's roundabout what you're going to talk about, have fun, So it's like that segment with me and Liv and Dominic was so real, and then there wasn't really a whole lot. It was just us reacting to each other and just reacting with the crowd, and I think that's one of my favorite ones that I've ever done because it was just real and just letting me be me, which, that was nice.
I'm glad you're having fun. And just know that, the fun comes in cycles. And, you have to like really draw on it and love it and appreciate it because eventually you're going to go back to just being the wrestler rather than just being a part of all of the fun and the challenging things that make you a star that you are. Do you think that now that you're like in the thick of it, that you'll I know you appreciate it, but do you think that you'll embrace that more than in years past because it's been a little while since you've been in the thick of it?
I feel like I've learned to, over time, accept that that's the case, where you have a cycle where you're in it and you're doing great and everyone loves it, and it doesn't matter how much you put into it, eventually it's going to roll over. And I've just gotten so used to that being, for me anyway, shorter, unfortunately, in time frame. So anytime I'm given anything, I'm like, okay, I want to be, because it's something that when we did Fighting with My Family, I remember thinking, like, if this is the closest thing that I get to a title or anything like that, I want to appreciate it. So once we went off the air and once we stopped filming and everything, I just stood in the middle of the ring holding it forever. So I wanted to take in every single moment. And even in the times when you're supposed to be the character and be in it and perform, I really try to take myself out of it for a second and just look around and say, wow. Like, even when me and Ray were coming out together, mind you, Ray Mysterio, my hero, someone I've looked up to since I was 8 years old, getting to stand next to him, and we made our entrance and we didn't do what we normally did. We walked out and we both kind of just looked around, and he said to me, like, how cool is this? And I was like, oh God, like, it was like such a, like, I was cheesing so hard because I went from being Zelina to being 8-year-old Thea, and it was a cool like moment. So that's the stuff that I look forward to, and those are the stuff that I hold on to, rather than like, is this going to happen? Because I feel like if I'm holding on to this like what ifs and hopefullys and whatever, I'm never going to be happy.
Everybody's gonna get a turn, and I'm glad that you're getting yours right now.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
it.
Thank you.
You're in ring. You're in ring. I mean, I've been a fan since day one, but you've really upped your in ring. Like how/why? What did this change come about? Is it because you have a ring in your house now? Like, how is this? Talk to me.
Well, first of all, that's really cool to hear from you because you've literally known me since day one. I remember it was like, hey kid, love your moonsault, hate that crossbody you did, don't do it again. So
Right.
it went from, so meeting me there and talking to me back then. I mean, God, I don't even remember what year that was, but to now it helps obviously having the ring in my house, but more so having time with my husband to train and get to work with him. And he's really good at breaking down every single thing, and I need somebody who's going to be extremely raw with me and tell me, this is what you're doing right, this is what you're doing wrong, and here's how we can improve this. So having time with him has helped like so much more. And I think what people have seen so far is just the tip of the iceberg. Like, we have so many things that we've done and worked on that I haven't even gotten a chance to show yet. So I'm hoping that we do get the chance to do that. But also working with Ray, because I didn't want to do the 619, because there was a few like really light looking wonky 619s that I was doing, and I didn't want to do it unless he was happy with it and proud about it. So he spent time with me on the live events. He spent time with me before the show. So it's just something that I feel like I've been wanting to prove people wrong in a, oh, she's just a manager kind of thing, or oh, she's just good for Andrade, and she's just a mouthpiece. But I wanted to actually show what I can do now on the flip side when you have time. So
absolutely.
Zelina, the one thing I have to say, and we've been friends for a while, so I've seen so many stages of your career, but also you making a lot of your dreams come true. The first time you performed at Madison Square Garden, to be able to work with the Rey Mysterio, that amazing moment at Backlash in Puerto Rico. But it almost brought a tear to my eye when I saw you on Monday Night Raw with a microphone in your hand, because I always believe you give her an opportunity with a microphone, she's going to kill it. And you did. And you had the crowd in the palm of your hand, and they were reacting to every word that you were saying. You've had so many great moments in your career so far, and you have so much of a career to go and so many great moments to come. Again, like you said, doing a 619 in front of Rey Mysterio, that's amazing. But how fulfilling was it to be in the ring with a live microphone and having just the crowd eating out of the palm of your hand?
I would say there's no better feeling. And it felt like there's no better feeling than proving certain people in the back wrong. Like, it was nice to actually have a certain person come up to me and say, wow, that was amazing. Good job. Or like having people like who are also known for their incredible mic skills, like the Miz coming up to me, who was, I think, on commentary at the time of the promo, but having him come up to me and talk to me and just say like, wow, like that was amazing. Like, just giving me props is crazy, like that's like a wow, really, kind of moment where you have to just look at the people who have done it for so long and successfully, and when they're giving you props, like Seth Rollins, of course, like when he comes up to me and I'm just like, what is life right now, so it was so satisfying. And then of course I look to people, and Paul Heyman pulls me aside and says like, that was amazing, or whoever it is that I really look up to and respect, when I get the responses from them who are also brutally honest, there's no better feeling. And I think that's just what I feel like I'm constantly doing. Liv is on this revenge tour or whatever, but I feel like I'm on a constantly proving someone wrong kind of a tour, because I've always been underestimated. But then the second that, they do let me in the ring for longer than a minute, but the second that they do hand me a live mic, and literally it was just, hey, we trust you, go have fun. It felt incredible.
Wow. Zelina, you're a nerd at heart. So I know like these things mean a lot to you, but your own pop figure, like, I mean, just talk about like what that's like for you. 'Cause I know you're a collector and how much those things mean, just to have your own pop figure.
I've wanted one for so freaking long. Like, I think there's certain and I'm sure you guys also feel the same. There's certain things that you want to accomplish just for you, and one of them was my own figure in general. But a Funko Pop for me was just such a big thing. Like, I wanted it so bad, because a lot of my stream room is like half of it is Funko Pops. I collect so many of them. So now it's just, I have this empty spot in my stream room that I've always left empty, because I'm like, no, mine's gonna go there. I know it's gonna go there eventually. Like, I can't put anything in its place. And now I finally get to put it there. And it's crazy, because it's the moment that I wasn't supposed to have.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
it's crazy, because literally that match was not supposed to be what it was. I was not the star of the match going into it, and how the crowd was the ones to flip it speaks to the strength that they have and the love that they can have for a person. I mean, we've seen what they've done for, I mean, obviously two different things completely, but we've seen what they can do for like a Daniel Bryan, you know, and what they did for me that night, I'll never ever forget, because they changed the minds of the people backstage. Not me, not Rhea, not anybody else. They did.
Zelina, thank you as always for the time. Thanks for popping on today's show, and I can't wait to watch Monday Night Raw tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Time on USA, and then SummerSlam's around the corner in Cleveland. Busted Open will be out there, and hopefully we'll see you too. So thank you so much for the time. We truly appreciate it.
Come
Of
see
course.
me, DJ.
I honestly, I'm so happy that it's all you guys too. Getting to see your faces made me happy this morning. So of course, going into work, you're like, okay, it's game time. But I really love seeing, like, just you guys feel like family to me. So it was really cool. And happy birthday, Dave. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And I'm glad that this worked out.